and welcome to the Cabana Boys Podcast. My name is Nelson. I'm the owner and chief Cabana Boy here at Cabana Boys Events, and today we have two of our Scottsdale Cabana Boys, Isaac and Chris.
Yo.
Super excited to get to know them, get a little bit more information about who they are, what they do, what they're all about, how they got involved, all that good stuff. I don't have any new announcements. We're entering our busy season here, so if you haven't booked our boys in one of our 7 cities, I recommend getting on our calendar ASAP. This spring is kind of our busiest time of year, so a lot of our days and times fill up. So get booking. Let's start with you, Isaac. Actually, sorry. Are you guys thirsty?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thirsty? Okay, all right. I got you. Let's go with the Cabana Boys cooler. Take your pick.
Perfect. Let's see what we're working with.
Save the non-alcoholic. Save that one for me.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll go with the ranch water.
Pick a random one here. Okay.
What do you got?
Coors Light.
Dealing with a little ranch water prickly pear.
Nice. All right. Hey, thank you guys for being on. Long overdue, but cheers.
Hey, cheers.
Isaac, let's start with you.
Hey. My name's Isaac. I'm from Vacaville, California. Been doing Cabana Boys for almost a year now, and just like to have fun and live life, man.
Love that. How'd you get involved?
I had a couple friends that were in it, and I also had my brother in it as well.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was interested in joining. I had a girlfriend, and she was like, "You're not doing that."
Not too keen on the idea.
Yep. But, I stayed dedicated, and then after things didn't work out, I was like, let's give it a shot. And here we are.
So I remember hiring your brother, Jonathan.
Yep.
And then he told me, like, I have a brother, he might be, good at this too. I was like, all right, we'll get him on. And then it was like months of nothing. And so I assume that was the time when you were dating. Got it.
Yep.
That's fair.
You nailed it on the dot.
Yeah. What do you do for fun? What do you do on the weekends?
I'm all about self-improvement and discipline. So most of the week, I have my full-time job, and then I go to the gym, and then after the gym, I like to flip stuff. So buy stuff for like a certain price, make it look good, flip it. And then on the weekends, sometimes I Uber drive here and there.
Nice.
Do Cabana Boys.
Yeah.
And I like to go out too and party, have a good time.
What do you flip? Like, what's your most common item?
Oh, most common item is definitely iPhones. iPhones
Really?
have a big market. People are always buying and selling iPhones. So
Interesting.
yeah.
So you just like find super cheap ones that nobody just wants to get off their hands, and then how do you improve an iPhone?
You don't really improve it. Oh, well, I see what you went. But you can improve the amount of sales you get. Like, so, 1 week you can get like 10 sales, and you're like, I wonder if I could beat that this next week. And then
No, but I mean, like, are you like refurbish them?
No. So let's say someone's just getting rid of them on Marketplace.
Yeah.
I see a good deal. I'm like, hey, I always shoot lower for what they're offering, try to get a price gap. And then
I hate dealing with people like you on Marketplace.
I'm sorry, man. It's all about the profit, though.
I was trying to sell something from my wedding recently, and the list price was like $180, and someone's like, how about 40?
Okay.
I'm like, get out of here. Like, that's outrageous.
Yeah. See, people like that, I don't even respond to, man.
Yeah.
It's just a waste of time.
Yeah.
But
Or people that say like, hey, is this still available? I'm like, yes, like it is. And then you never hear from them.
Yeah, they never respond back.
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
And I'll like follow up and send like 3 question marks, and they don't respond to that.
Yeah.
And then I follow up again with like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I tried to offer up for like a week.
Yeah.
And it just went horrible. Horrible. People would just reach out. Is it available? Yes. And then nothing. So after that week, I mean, I think I still have the app, but I have never gotten back on.
Yeah. That's good. Well, that's a good segue. Chris, tell us about yourself.
So my name's Chris. I've been working for Cabana Boys about 2 years now. It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember back when Scottsdale was one of the only ones. I mean, it was us in Austin, and now expanding, moving into new areas, super exciting. But I work in finance. I'm from Ohio.
Nice.
Kind of a random place. Don't listen to all the memes about Ohio. It's not horrible, pretty chill place. But it is. And I'll never forget how I got started in Cabana Boys.
Let's hear it.
Chase, the head Cabana Boy, walks up to me at the gym. And I mean, I don't know. It was just like, I kept on like seeing him like around. And then he comes up to me when I'm almost like done at the gym. And he said, oh, do you want to party with girls on the weekend? And I remember thinking like, I don't know how this would be a scam.
Yeah.
But I kept on thinking, this has to be a scam. And he was like, oh, just here, like, take my number. If you want to, you can just text. I'll get you in touch with Nelson, the owner, and you'll just have a FaceTime call. I was like, what the heck is this? And I think it took me like maybe 2 weeks to reach out because one, I was a little bit scared with my like job, you know, in finance. They're all pretty chill, but you know, you never know how it's going to go down.
Yeah.
And two, I was like, a FaceTime call interview? I've never heard of this before. And then once I talked to you, I mean, it took me a long time to decide because I just didn't really know what it was, but very glad that I joined.
Yeah.
It's been an absolute blast.
Happy to have you here. Do you guys ever work together?
Yeah, we've had one shift together so far.
Only one?
Yeah, only one.
Yeah, only one shift. Funny enough, I actually met Isaac right before he like joined Cabana Boys through Jonathan because we live in the same complex. So there was this like pool party one day at the complex, and I see Jonathan. I'm like, what the heck is this guy doing here? I know for a fact he doesn't live here.
Yeah.
And then I met Isaac.
That's funny. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's like 6 minutes away from you. We're like very close.
Where?
Yeah.
You know where 1001 is by In-N-Out?
Okay.
Yeah, on the
right
lake.
there.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, that's a nice spot.
Yeah.
How you guys live there for long?
A year now.
Yeah, I've been there for about like 2.5 years.
That little
now.
area down there is like growing.
Oh
a
yeah.
good amount. Yeah.
And the prices just keep on going up, man.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, man. I don't love that part of it.
Yeah,
but-
exactly.
So I asked you guys to bring 2 truths and a lie. Do you have those ready?
Yes, sir.
I do.
who
The
wants to
lie
go?
was tough. But I'll start out with it.
Okay.
So
say them all, and then Isaac and I will guess.
okay, so I lived out of the country for a couple of months when I was younger. 2, I always keep my golf clubs in the trunk of my car just in case. And then
The last one.
the last one I would have to go with I forgot it. Jeez. And it was a good one too.
Oh man, when the lights are shining.
I know, man. All this TikTok's listening to. Jeez. And the last one was I tried to become a influencer on TikTok for a little bit of time.
Okay, that's definitely the lie.
I'm going to say that's the lie, too.
Sorry
Yeah,
to blow up your
100%.
spot, but there's 100% the lie.
100%. No, man. Me, I just like to stick to myself for the most part, you know?
So you lived out of the country?
Yeah. I
Where?
did an internship in Australia for about 4 months in Sydney.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the best time of my life.
Dude, I bet. I've never been to Australia, but it seems like it's just like a riot.
Incredible. It was just pool parties like every day, like during the weekends. Just
Oh my gosh.
Was it during the
much.
summer?
It was actually during the winter
During the
because
winter.
they are like inverse.
Oh, yeah.
So when it's
Right.
our summer, it's their winter.
Okay.
So, but I mean, still, it was like 70 degrees,
So nice.
60 degrees.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Just going to like Bondi Beach all the time. Like just the most touristy stuff
Yeah.
for as long as I was there, basically.
That's awesome. And then your second one was, or your other truth was, you keep your clubs in your car.
All the time.
I mean, you live in Scottsdale.
Exactly.
It makes sense.
Exactly.
Where do you typically golf?
I go to Dobson the most because
Okay.
it's just right next to my work.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if I just want to go hit like balls at the range,
Yeah.
super easy.
Nice.
And then my favorite course is Weekopa,
Okay.
the one on the Indian Reserve. But
Yep.
I mean, right now it's just too expensive to
Yeah,
play there.
for
you
sure.
know? All the snowbirds.
I
The
get
prices are like $250 a person. I'm like,
No thanks.
as much as I love
For me
it,
to-
it's not worth it.
Shank a ball into the rough and out of bounds like 10 times around, I'm not going to pay $250.
Exactly. The
Like-
biggest trick is getting Tito's and Powerade or
Yeah.
Gatorade
Or a transfusion.
transfusions.
You guys know
Those are
those?
so good with grape juice,
Grape
right?
juice, ginger ale, vodka, and I think that's it. Something like that. Very good. Golf course staple for sure.
Yeah.
Right, Isaac.
I'm not much of a golfer, so there's not much I could add to that, unfortunately. But
Hey, sometimes you just need like more transfusions, more vodka Powerades, and you're having the best time.
right,
Who cares what's happening on the course?
Absolutely.
Let's hear your 2 truths and a lie.
Okay, so the first one is I go to the gym 4 to 6 times a week.
Okay.
The second one is I majored in economics in college.
Okay.
And then the third one is I played rugby and track in college.
Gym 4 to 6 times a week, rugby in college, and macroeconomics in college.
Economics in college.
Oh, just regular.
I know that he played rugby. I remember that.
Okay.
I remember that. I just don't know if it was college.
Okay.
I have to go with economics.
Economics is the lie.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm going to agree with that.
Dang, you guys are good. Yeah, it's economics. Yeah.
What did you study then?
So I actually studied computer science and then minored in business.
Okay.
I thought about economics, but after looking at the whole course plan, I was like, nah.
Yeah. Doesn't sound fun.
Not as much as
You go to the gym 4 or 6 times a week. You said you do that because you're disciplined. So
Yes, sir.
that makes sense. And then you played rugby.
Yeah.
Where'd you go to
rugby and
college?
track. I went to this small private school in Illinois. It's called Principia College.
Okay.
Our school had like 500 students, 600 students. So everybody knew everyone, and you had to be very like particular in how you did things. You know what I mean? Because everyone had eyes on you. So
Yeah.
it was an interesting experience.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. I had 2 truths and a lie.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right. First one is I make a mean blueberry pie. Second one is I am a huge USC Trojans football fan. And the third one is that I wear size 13 shoes.
Size 13 shoe. I know this man's a
Really?
USC fan. I know it.
What about
because
the pie?
we were at your like bachelor party little thing at a Hot Chick, and I remember we were watching the USC game, and you were very into it.
Right.
So I remember that for a fact.
Wait, what about size 13? Because I know he's around 6'3", 6'4". That's what around the size people wear around that height. So that could be true too.
I don't know. Blueberry pie is just so specific. Like you could have said anything, and I would believe you.
I'm gonna go with the blueberry pie. I think that's your lie.
That's the lie.
Yeah.
I have to go with the size 13s.
I do wear a size 13,
Ooh.
and I am not a blueberry pie connoisseur or professional baker of any means. I have no idea where they got that, but
Yeah.
Is there any pie?
no.
Oh, okay.
You had so much energy when you said
I know.
it.
I was selling it.
Starting off with it too. I mean, I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I see you making all those drinks, on the Cabana Boys thing. So I'm like, maybe this man does bake.
Maybe by the next episode, that will be the truth. You never know.
Or instead of the cooler, you make a pie.
There we go.
Everyone has a piece of
The
pie.
Cabana Boys blueberry pie. Start selling them at parties. All right, let's
be
do
your
some
testers?
fishbowl questions. So the way this works is we'll each draw one, and then everybody answers it. Pretty straightforward.
Perfect.
Somebody go first.
So, if a movie was being made of your life and you could choose the actor, actress to play you, who would you choose and why?
Ooh.
I need somebody funny. Well, you guys can go first. I'm gonna think about this one for a second.
I want to say like Mark Wahlberg, just because he's one of my favorite actors,
right, all right.
But I mean, he's just, I'm not that big, I'm not that buff.
My
at
answer is similar to that. So
yeah,
I know what you mean.
I feel like it just wouldn't work out, you know, and somehow, he'd want to be a cop, because he's always a cop, I feel like. So I feel like it wouldn't work out, but I'd choose Mark Wahlberg for sure.
I heard somebody do an amazing Mark Wahlberg impression the other day because he just has the Boston. I feel like he always plays like a Boston guy,
Always.
So I could see that Mark Wahlberg. What about you, Isaac?
Ooh, I'm still thinking, man.
Mine is this sounds like very not cocky, but just gassing myself up is Chris Hemsworth.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm not nearly as jacked as he is. He is significantly larger than I am, but I feel like there's if somebody was legally blind and we were standing next to each other, there's some similarities, right?
Yeah, I could see it. So then for Halloween, I expect to see you wearing a Thor.
Yeah, hey, that's a
and-
great
and
idea.
then, we'll see. Maybe they can do a spin-off.
Hey,
You're the new Thor.
a Thor Cabana Boy.
That works.
Cabana Thor.
I like the sound of it.
yeah.
All right.
For me, I'd probably say Michael B. Jordan.
I was just going to say that.
yeah, just because he's so jacked.
I love how we all have such a high opinion of ourselves.
But I enjoy watching his movies. He's a very good actor, and
Yeah.
he's jacked, man. So,
He is huge.
So I feel like he'd do a good job of
Yeah.
playing me.
There we go. I like that. All right, let's do another one.
Can I drop this in or
No, I'd keep it.
keep it? Okay.
We don't like to repeat on this show.
You're right.
Okay. So, how long would it take you to eat 200 Oreos without milk? Oh gosh, man, I'm not even that much of an Oreo fan.
Me too.
I mean, I just
Chris,
without the milk, the milk makes it, man. The milk.
okay,
makes
are
it.
you not an Oreos fan, or are you just not an Oreos fan when there's not milk?
I would say like mainly just not an Oreos fan. You know, I'm not a huge chocolate guy. I know that's a controversial take. I know that is.
I knew Ohio people were weird.
I mean, you know, I just like, if I had the choice between Oreos or most other things, I can't even think of anything right now.
Okay, yeah. So you have.
I'd say like
pick another cookie.
Oh. I'd say Chips Ahoy, but those are dry as hell.
So dry.
Dry as hell.
Yeah.
I would go with that too. I can't eat Oreos. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so this makes the question even harder for you guys.
Okay.
200 Oreos.
Realistically, I mean, finance, you know, Excel, all this. Like, how many can I get down an hour when I don't want to do it? You know?
200 is probably, if I'm thinking of a standard Oreo pack, there's probably, I don't know, 50,
Yeah.
40, 50, something like that in each pack. So you're talking 5 containers or 5 like regular size packages.
Yeah. I think I could do like 10 an hour. You know? 10 an hour. That's pretty easy. That's light. You know, that's like not saying
You're talking about one Oreo every 6 minutes?
Yeah, man. I just don't want, you know, I'm not like a big Oreo guy. I'm not gonna be like scarfing them down.
Well,
you know?
This is a challenge.
like,
Okay.
like,
We're gonna take that back.
Yeah.
So if I'm going after it, maybe 3 or 4 hours.
3 hours, 200 Oreos. I don't know the math on that, but
Like, you know, 4 would be 50 an hour.
You're a finance guy, so tell me.
So like, I don't know.
quick math.
I think it's like 66.67
Per hour?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. So you're talking like a little over 1 a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty good. That's a good pace.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty competitive, so like, if that's what it takes to win,
So
I'm gonna have to
2
do
hours
what
and
it takes.
59 minutes.
Yeah. So, what's your answer?
I don't know what the exact number would be, but whoever is competing against me, I'm just gonna try to beat them.
Well, you're competing against yourself, Isaac.
Okay. I thought you meant like
It's like a race for time.
I thought you meant like an actual competition where everyone's trying to like gouge down like 200
I guess it
Oreos.
could be. This is all very hypothetical.
Yeah.
We're not actually like going to do this.
I don't
We
know.
could, but
That's a tough question. I'd have to see like how much I eat in like a minute and then go from there.
I think I could do it in an hour and a half.
Jeez.
Yeah. I was over at my dad's house recently and we had dinner and I went home and I took a sleeve of Oreos and I had like finished them by the time I was like at the end of his street. Yeah. It was quick.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we're definitely not beating him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just
Would
can't
the
wait.
would your answer change if they were double stuff?
I like the cream part more, so I feel like quicker.
That's an Ohio
I feel like
answer
that's quicker.
But I don't know, man. I don't like cookies at all. Like when I
Hey,
see
you're like
cookies,
fitness guy.
I get turned off by cookies. So like I don't know. Yeah.
How much could you refurbish a pack of Oreos and sell it for? Special edition.
It depends on what the market's offering, man, and then go from there.
That's fair.
That's funny though.
All right. I'm going to pull one here.
200 Oreos in 90 minutes is 2.22 a minute.
Yeah, every 30 seconds.
Yeah, so about a little faster than that. But yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah.
I want to see it now. Like, I want to see it. Let's do it live.
We've asked a couple like food related questions on this show. So we should do like a food episode.
Yeah.
Like a food mega episode. What was the one? It was like, how long would it take you to eat a Costco-sized tub of potato salad?
They're not going to turn out.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Yeah, we'd have to lay down like plastic.
Yeah.
You know, have some barf buckets and
Oh,
stuff.
100%.
Yeah.
Sounds like a rough time.
How long would it take you guys? You guys like potato salad? I know Chris does. He's from the Midwest.
I do like potato salad. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I don't go out of my way to get it. I will say that. If I'm going into Costco, I'm not gonna look at it and be like, wow, that is beautiful. I'm taking you home tonight. But if it's there, if it's at, a party, I'll have it.
Yeah, potato salad's good. I like it. Yeah. All right. What sport did you try as a child and fail at?
I was a swimmer, man. I'm not that, coordinated when it comes to all that. I would say basketball. I want to be so
You're
good
tall.
at basketball.
Yeah.
Because, like LeBron James was my favorite player. I'm like 10 minutes outside of Akron where I'm from.
Okay.
So everybody loves LeBron James. Like everyone was growing up like playing basketball, watching him. So I tried so hard, and every time I would maybe score like 2 points a game. It was bad.
Yeah. So not to just like make this entire episode about Ohio, but I feel like Ohio people love LeBron and they make it a part of their personality.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a fat head of him in my room when I was growing up. So you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Okay.
Because he's the best we've got. He's the best.
He's very good. Yeah. I saw on the ESPN this morning, they were like, he's denying any trade rumors. We'll see. By the time this airs, that could be different. You never know.
True.
Isaac, you seem like an athletic guy.
Actually, so funny story, my parents didn't let me play sports growing up.
Really?
They felt like it was a distraction and a waste of time. So,
wow.
The only time I really got to play sports was like during PE or like in my free time.
Yeah.
But one sport I tried, and I haven't put in enough work into it to get good at it, but golf, man, golf is just so hard.
It's so hard.
Like the technique and the swing, I just could never be like Tiger Woods.
That's a pretty high bar. That's a high bar. That's about the highest.
Yeah, we're talking about LeBron, Tiger Woods.
But it's a hard sport. I feel like those people that are really good at it, to be able to get to that level it takes a lot more than just practice. Like you have to be like have some sort of talent to it too.
Yeah. Or just start super, super early.
Yeah.
And just like do it nonstop.
Right.
Yeah. I was not very good at sports growing up. I tried them all.
Mm-hmm. You're tall though. You're like
basketball was probably my best sport.
Okay.
I played that like all through middle school, high school, and I was on my like fraternity rec team and that kind of stuff, intramural team. But tennis is one that like it was like one of those sports in high school where like they only cut like 1 or 2 kids.
Oh no. Oh no.
I just was like not good at it, which is funny because now I love tennis and I'm decent at it now. So it was kind of like a, flash in the pan, It drove me away from tennis for about 10 years, and then I came back to it during COVID, and now I'm like decent. But
Got you.
I tried football. Started my junior year of high school, which is a complete mistake. Like you don't start that late.
What position?
I don't know. It was offensive line.
Oh,
just like this kid's big. Put him somewhere. put him in the way of other people.
Yeah, that must have been hard.
Yeah, it was. I was kind of a late bloomer, so I was just kind of like tall but not that strong, and so I was just like,
For tennis,
it's not fun.
How far did you go in tennis? Like varsity or JV?
No, I missed the team.
Oh, okay.
I was the one who was cut.
Oh.
Yeah, but I did win a tournament here in Phoenix.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on pickleball? Pickleball is
Tennis,
growing so much right now.
It's taking over, man.
pickleball is where tennis players go to die. I'm all about sports, and it's great for people of all athletic levels, but you can tell that like a lot of old people play it, and like that's kind of indicative of like the amount of
Effort.
not necessarily
Or
effort, but like
athleticism.
you need. Like you move around a lot, and you can like burn a lot of calories doing it, but you have to like move a total of like 4 feet at a time.
Yeah.
So no knock on the pickleball community. Just I'm more of a tennis purist, I guess. So.
Yeah, tennis is insane. I had a friend that was really good at it, and during his matches, sometimes you wouldn't even be able to see the ball because of how fast they were hitting it.
It's like, crazy.
Nuts.
You watch it on TV, and like you think like, oh, that's like looks relatively easy, and then you get out there and like this is outrageous. Or you get someone who's like any good, and they hit it to you, and they're like. You're like, what the? I can't hit this back.
Yeah.
So
you're like fumbling around with the racket.
I played yesterday and kind of hurt my shoulder, so I might be out for a little while. But all right, let's do a couple more.
Awesome.
What's the weirdest thing in your fridge right now?
Oh, we answered that one already on the 2 episodes ago.
2 episodes ago?
Unless you guys have something super weird, we'll probably skip it.
Nah, I don't really have anything.
No potato salad?
No potatoes. I haven't made a Costco run in a while. You know?
That's fair. All right, we can skip.
Okay. We'll try a new one.
Isaac, do you have anything weird in your fridge?
I do not, man. Yeah, it's just
What's your go-to cocktail to make when someone says surprise me?
Ooh, this is a great Cabana Boys question.
This is tough. I mean, we work on the spot with whatever they have.
Right.
I don't know. I'm a big vodka Red Bull guy.
Oh,
I'm
my
a big
God.
vodka Red
Let's
Bull
go.
guy. I mean, that's my go-to. If they have Red Bull in there, I like to work it in with drinks because it just makes it a little bit different,
Yeah.
It's just like, I remember one time I made this vodka cran, but with like just a little bit of Red Bull. I'm not trying to, give them too much energy on top of what they already have. So, and I'll never forget, the girl looked at me and she's like, "Oh my gosh, this is so good. What did you put in it? What is this? I need it." And that's when I was just like, wow, the bar is not high for us making drinks, It's just like, put something in front of them and you're a king.
Yeah. We have some great like mixologists on the team, but not everybody is has a ton of bartending experience. But even so, like our customers just like love our drinks because we get creative, And it, like you said, like the bar's pretty low.
Yeah.
Like, people don't really understand. Like it's pretty easy to make a drink, for the most part. But
Exactly.
what do you make, Isaac?
the drink I like to make the most for them when they say surprise me is I get vodka, a little bit of like some mango juice and pineapple, and then a little hint of like cranberry, and then I add tahini. Like tahini
Isaac, spicy.
bro. Every time I've made that drink, everyone's
So
like,
much
make
better
some
than
more, make some more. I'm like, yeah.
What do you call it?
I don't have a name for it. Yeah.
You got to come up with a name. You got to call it yours. Something to do with your
Isaac
name.
Special. Isaac Special.
What?
Binding of Isaac.
Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac. The big surprise.
The big surprise.
I like the big surprise. The big surprise. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
When
I like that name though.
When I was in college, we had one of my fraternity brothers. His name was Michael Lewin. And I haven't talked to him in years, but we had this drink that our fraternity would serve. It was just vodka and cherry limeade.
Oh my gosh.
So good. So sugary, but so good. And people would like, it kind of like word spread about this drink. We have no idea why this drink was like his. Like some of the older guys just decided to call it by his name. And like word spread that it was like a good drink. So like girls would come to our house for parties and be like, "Can I have a Michael Lewin?" And they have no idea who Michael Lewin is, but they love this drink.
Yeah, that's dope.
And when I created our first Cabana Boys menu that we would like send to customers, Michael Lewin was on it.
Really? Is it still on there?
It might be. I don't remember, but yeah, nobody except for me. No, I got that reference.
That's funny. Yeah. That's funny.
If some girl at the party told me to make a Michael Lewin,
Yeah.
I'd just look at her and say,
"What?
what is that?"
Yeah.
You know what I wonder? I wonder if someone had it at the event and then liked it so much that when they went back home to like the regular bar, they're like, "Can I get a
Michael Lewin." Yeah. It's not like a Shirley Temple.
right?"
Well, I mean, I feel like most of the girls that come to, Cabana Boy parties here are California. So,
Really?
I mean, most of my parties are California, I feel like. So I feel like maybe if we go to California bars, you'll look up and it'll be like, tonight's special drink, the Michael
big
Lewin.
surprise.
Yeah, oh God, not the big surprise.
That's hilarious. All right, let's do one last question. Okay. I'll draw it.
Do it.
Ooh, this one might be kind of long, but we'll make it quick. If you could invite 4 famous people to dinner, who would you choose and why?
I'll start it. I'll start it. LeBron James, obviously. Obviously.
Of course.
I mean, come on.
Course.
He's the
LeBron
king.
James.
He's the king. Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg, if I want him playing me in a movie, then I'm going to tell him how to play me in the movie at that dinner. You better believe it.
He's a method actor, so he's gotta get to know him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'll tell him everything. I'll show him the ropes.
Yep.
I'll be like, yeah, you got to lose probably 50 pounds of muscle, but then you're going to be perfect. You're going to be perfect for this role. Gosh, the last 2. Okay, that's harder. If someone else wants to go, I'll think a little bit more, but those 2 came to me so quick.
CJ Stroud for you.
But he beat the Browns, man. I'm a Browns fan. I'm not Bengals. I don't mess with the Bengals.
Okay. Well, CJ Stroud's on the Texans.
Well, yeah, but
he went to Ohio
Texans
State.
beat the Browns in the playoffs.
Oh, I gotcha.
So, I mean, that's a tough one.
Okay.
That's, like, I like the guy.
I see what you mean. You're not Bengals because
it's still a fresh wound.
Yeah.
It's still a fresh
Or who's that guy, the old governor that ran for president a few years ago? What was his name?
Oh my gosh.
Gray-haired guy.
I don't remember.
I
don't know.
But that would be your fourth. I'm just guessing.
I could see it. Maybe. just keep it all in the state.
Yeah.
All in the state. That's all you need. John Lennon, mate.
Hey.
No. Wait, yeah, John Lennon, I would.
John Lennon?
I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he from Ohio?
No, but I'm just trying to give any name outside of Ohio at this point. Okay, I feel like I've pigeonholed myself. I'm like backed into a corner, so I just got to start saying other names.
I'm contributing to that. I apologize. Isaac, who are your four?
Oh, I think I got this one already. So, like he said, LeBron James.
Wow,
gotta have.
Are you from Ohio?
No, but I just I look at LeBron as an inspiration. Just the way he does everything is just elite. And then Elon Musk, just because I've seen some of his interviews, and I'd love to just pick at his brain a little bit.
Yeah.
Drake, because he could be music in the background.
Okay.
For the fourth one, we got to go with a girl artist, probably Rihanna or. Ooh. Yeah, we could do Rihanna.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I like that.
Yeah.
Do you like her music or just like looking at her?
Just everything about Rihanna, man.
If that's the thing, then I'll take Sydney Sweeney instead of John Lennon.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
She's hot right now.
Yeah, she's hot right now.
What has she been in recently? Why is she getting a lot of
in a new rom-com?
Oh, okay.
And I forget the name of it.
That's why she's on social media a lot.
Yeah, she's all over it right now.
Nice. I like that. My four, just off the top of my head, I would go with Yannick Sinner. He's an Italian guy who just won the Australian Open.
Okay.
Just seems like he's known on the tour as being a very cool guy. Mm-hmm. I would go with Damian Lillard, who former Portland Trailblazer. I'm a big Trailblazers fan. He plays for the Bucks now, but
he's been killing it.
Yeah,
seen his game winners. He's had a couple of them.
I know he's such a stud. Mm-hmm. And next to, he's dead, but Avicii. Would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And for a comedic kind of spice, Bert Kreischer, comedian. He always takes off his shirt on stage, big belly. The dude is hilarious.
The Russian Mafia guy.
The Machine.
Yeah, the Machine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I used to show that to so many people back in the day. That was the funniest thing.
I saw him live in Austin, and he's just incredible. So good.
Really?
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for being on. Appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for being on the team. And anything you want to share with the audience before we get out of here?
No, just book Cabana Boys before we fill up.
Let's go.
Get your gigs ready. We make it a good time before your wedding. So
get ready for that big surprise.
Exactly. Book it.
All right, y'all. Catch y'all soon. Thank you for listening.
Bye, guys.
Yep.
Thank you for listening to the Cabana Boys Podcast. Please like and subscribe to get new episodes as they're released. Write to the show by sending an email to thecabanaboyspodcast@gmail.com. You can find the video version of the show on YouTube at the Cabana Boys YouTube channel. The Cabana Boys and all other related brands are also on Instagram and TikTok at Cabana Boys Podcast, The Cabana Boys, The Cocktail Cowboys, and The Cocktail Boys. This has been a T-Door production.